Shalom. Today we are making a soft cheese. I'm using a poor man's boiler to take my whole milk up to a temperature of 85 to 95 degrees Celsius. I have myself a thermometer with a probe, and this is very sufficient to do the job. As the milk boils, you'll see there's a bit of a surface on there that you can just scoop off with the fork. Not a big deal, it's completely natural. It's a process of boiling the milk. The milk has now reached 90 degrees Celsius. Check to make sure there's no skim on top of that dry stuff from all the boiling, and remove. And now we work some magic. What we have to do here for the next step is we add a little bit of lemon juice. What lemon juice will do is it will split the curd of the milk, separating from the base, which is the whey of the milk. So, 3 or 4 tablespoons, and then just give it a stir. Watch closely as the milk starts to break up and the curd breaks. Sometimes a little bit of extra helps to have it. There we go. As you can see now, the curd has separated from the whey. This is your pre-cheese. For our next step, we have to separate the liquid, which is called whey, from the curd. We can use a colander, and we simply just pour into the colander, and you can see all the curd falling away. Okay. Gently raise it up and just give it a bit of a roll. The yield is approximately 1 pound of curd per gallon of milk, or 4 liters. For the next part of our cheese, we're going to be adding herbs. What I have here is fresh herbs. I built this greenhouse because I want to grow organic food, which is a lot healthier than everything else they find out there in the general market. What we're looking here, this is rosemary. It's a wonderful herb, very, very tasty. Of course, we have our tomatoes, other things growing in here. We're also going to be adding basil. This is also organic, wonderful, wonderful leaves. Look at the size of these things. This will make your cheese very aromatic and very flavorful. This is sage. This here will also be added to the cheese, again, also organic. There's nothing like fresh herbs, fresh from your garden. Very tasty too. These herbs will now be shredded and diced and chopped into fine pieces. Here we are. Thyme, basil, and oregano is approximately 2 tablespoons of nice herb here. Basically, I've made mine to taste. You can do any combination of how much you want, equal amounts or offset amounts, whichever you wish. It's just to your own taste. This will then be added to the curd and some other elements as well. The curd sat in the colander for approximately 10 minutes. This is the consistency, it's almost dry. This is just what you want. And it's still relatively warm, also what you want, for the purpose of having the flavors of all the herbs and spices blend in. We're just going to add in our green, and a teaspoon of salt, and a half teaspoon of pepper. To make the cheese a little bit more smooth overall, we're going to add some cream cheese. Now, be it that it's a commercial cream cheese at the moment, the next time I make cheese and put it on post, I'll be making my own homemade cream cheese. So everything will be right from scratch. This should be emulsified together until it's a nice, smooth, constant. After mixing is complete, line a container with wax paper, fold over, and then put a weight on it overnight and rest that in the fridge for at least, say, 24 hours.